The 2022 FIFA World Cup will be a unique event in more ways than one, as it could be the last dance for several veteran superstars who will represent their nations one last time. These superstars include Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, who have undoubtedly been the talents of the football generation over the past 2 decades. Both players have shaped the modern era of the sport, creating a fictional rivalry between football fans and experts since the debate about Pele and Maradona GOAT. And as you can see from the title, this video will be all about the GOATs, their playtime, and why it might be their last World Cup. We'll tell you. And of course, if you like videos like this, you should definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel, ALKM, The World of Sports. And if you did, let's look at some of our GOATs. Global football leagues began the season with postponed dates for the World Cup in Qatar. The Manchester United star has always been known for his physical discipline and has yet to show any signs of slowing down. Ronaldo has won several awards this year, including Manchester United's Player of the Month for March and EA Sports Player of the Month for April. And despite winning almost everything there is to win in the game, Ronaldo has yet to win a World Cup title. Ronaldo made his World Cup debut in 2006 when he led Portugal to its second-best performance since 1966, and the team finished 4th. Since then, the Portuguese have struggled, failing to win a single FIFA competition match. For Messi, who is tied with Ronaldo, it will be his 5th World Cup appearance. The Argentine came close to winning the 2014 FIFA World Cup in Brazil, but lost in the final to a Mario Götze goal in the 113th minute. After beating Venezuela 3-0 in South America qualifying for the 2022 FIFA World Cup, the 35-year-old Messi said he would reconsider his professional future after the 2002 FIFA World Cup. Messi said, "I do not know what I will do after the World Cup. I am thinking about what's to come. After Qatar, I will have to rethink many things." Much like Ronaldo, Messi is outperforming his father time as he is currently leading PSG to another dominant League One tournament. And then there's Argentina, currently 3rd in the FIFA rankings ahead of Portugal, who are 9th. In Group C, Messi will face less challenging teams as Argentina is expected to defeat Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland. Ronaldo's team, on the other hand, will play in a more challenging group as Ghana, Uruguay, and South Korea will test the Spaniards. The 2022 World Cup kicks off in Qatar on November 21st and is expected to be watched by 5 billion people worldwide. But of course, we know that everyone can name a different player when we ask them who the GOAT is. That's why we also looked at the 2022 World Cup participants to find out which great players could be leading their last World Cup, to tell you who will have their chance at that World Cup. Of course, we have Luka Modric. The 2018 Ballon d'Or winner was one of Croatia's heroes on their magical road to the final in Russia. Despite losing to France, Modric was awarded the Golden Ball for his efforts. The midfielder still plays for Real Madrid and dominates the game against much younger opponents. Croatia beat Russia in Group H, with Modric scoring 3 goals. At 367, Modric is his country's most capped player with 147 appearances. In addition, his successor, Lovro Majer of Stade Rennes, is already in place. He will crank the 150 mark in the group stage and could once again play an important role if Croatia is to progress. Thiago Silva is also a great player. The Rolls-Royce defender has seen his career rejuvenated with Chelsea. Silva has developed into one of the best defenders in the world with Blues. He has remained a mainstay with the Blues. He has remained a mainstay in Brazil with over 100 caps. The Seleção have mastered their qualifying campaign with aplomb and go into the Qatar 2022 tournament as one of the favorites, and there is no doubt that Silva will be a key part of the most young defense as Brazil looks to win the World Cup for the first time since 2002. He turned 38 in September, so Qatar will be his last chance to win the most coveted international trophy. Karim Benzema is both an old-timer and a legend. If recent seasons are any indication, Karim Benzema will likely outlast them to win major titles 8 years from now. However, the French striker will be almost 39 years old by the time the 2026 World Cup rolls around. That makes it very likely that this World Cup will be his last, especially as France produces one superstar after another. The Ballon d'Or favorite would be the linchpin around which the entire French attack revolves. France, as always, is one of the favorites for the tournament, and with a good World Cup, Benzema can win the Ballon d'Or this year as well. And then there's Hugo Lloris, the captain of the 2018 World Champions and one of the pillars of the French team. Ever since he burst onto the scene with Lyon in 2018, Lloris has been indispensable. Although he has had some shaky performances at Spurs recently, Lloris remains France's first choice. Didier Deschamps has great faith in Lloris, who will play an important role in the young defense at the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. The World Cup is always a special event for the French, who have a host of superstars at their disposal. Lloris will turn 37 during the tournament and aims to become one of the few players to have won 2 World Cups. And of course, we cannot forget Manuel Neuer. From one goalkeeping icon to the next, Neuer impressed in 2014 when he saved Germany from conceding a goal in the final. The longtime FC Bayern Munich goalkeeper is known for his goalkeeping skills and mastery of his feet. In the defeat to England at Euro 2020, Neuer criticized the German team's lack of penetrating power. The team has a very young squad, in which Neuer is the oldest at 36. He will really have to galvanize the squad if Germany is to play well. The defense in particular is a mix of young talent with great potential. Although the Germans are not favorites, there have been stranger events at a FIFA World Cup in recent years. Luis Suarez. It's safe to say that Suarez has never been short of iconic moments at any World Cup. The handball in 2010, the biting in 2014, El Pistolero knows his stage well. Suarez has been a prolific goal scorer throughout his career, winning trophies everywhere he has played. He is the all-time leading scorer for Uruguay with 67 goals and won the Copa America in 2011. However, since their 2 triumphs in the 1930s, the Celeste have always struggled to win the World Cup. Suarez is 35 years old and not playing his best season at Atletico Madrid, but he remains a mainstay for Uruguay. Could Qatar 2022 be the epic conclusion to a famous career? However, even though he is only 32 years old, this could be his only World Cup. Wales does not produce too many world-class players, and there's no telling when the next one will be. The longtime midfield general for FC Barcelona and Spain for many, many years. Sergio Busquets is an outstanding player who can set the tempo of a game. La Roja is experiencing a great youth blossom right now, and Busquets has the job of leading the young players. Pedri, Gavi, Nico Gonzalez, Dani Olmo, Yeremy Pino, and others. Along with Gerard Piqué, these are 2 players who are mentoring the next generation. Granted, the pace has dropped, and when he loses the ball in a dangerous zone, it's danger. But what Busquets does with his skills is indispensable. His visionary passing and vision of the game are always on display for Spain. Busquets is a veteran who already won the World Cup in 2010. Qatar 2022 is the 33-year-old's last chance to win the trophy as captain. And with that, he was the last of our GOATs. Of course, we would love to hear your favorites down in the comment section. For more videos like this, you should definitely subscribe to our channel, ALKM, The World of Sports. Also, see you in the next video. Goodbye.